Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo. We're MeWe Metaphysical Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have fairs throughout the Northwest and online. We're currently in Seattle, Portland, Salem, and Eugene. We interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at a fair in person or online. And I'm here today interviewing Savitri Devi-Dasi. Savitri, it's lovely to have you here.
Thanks, Lorelei. It's great to be here.
So tell us, what is it that you do? And I understand your work has been going through some big changes, so I'm looking forward to hearing all of what's happening.
Sure. So I am a spiritual life coach, and so I meet with people individually in private sessions, and I help them explore their limitless potential for health, for positive transformation and creation. And I'm also starting to participate more in public talks. I had started doing that several years back, but it's kind of taking on a new slant now, which is sort of exciting. And I just put up my first YouTube video today. And so I was talking about the coronavirus and some spiritual perspectives on the coronavirus and some opportunities for positive transformation that it can hold for all of us.
Yeah, it's a big time right now. Well, so how have you come to do this work? Sort of where have you come from? And then what has been the draw for you with doing spiritual life coaching? And
Okay. Yeah, so wow, my own journey with all things spiritual just began in my own life. I was trying to better understand the essence of my own being and how that related to my mind, my body, my emotions, my physical world experience. I did many years of work with meditation and deep retreats. Very interested and as a practitioner of bhakti yoga for many years. Really just ate up everything spiritual I could, books, wonderful teachers around the world, Ram Dass, a teacher of mine, Deepak Chopra. And this is, it just sort of began inundating my entire life. And it's just, my biggest passion is to help myself and others explore what it is we truly are. And to explore this amazing universe that we live in, and to begin to really get a deeper and ever increasing understanding of how we can operate in it and be active co-creators of our lives and the realities that we want to create individually and together.
Great. And what you have I'm not surprised that you come to this work in kind of from a spiritual context. I just pick up so much of that in your energy, just being with you. I wonder what it's like for clients just as they work with you and just the experience of being with you. It seems like that's a big part of probably what you do.
So Lorelei, you cut out a little bit. Could you repeat the question?
Oh yeah. So I was saying that I experience you, it makes sense to me that you've come from a spiritual context, is that I experience your energy, like your being is such a spiritual way. And I'm just sort of wondering, like, as clients work with you, like how much that context of who you are and just being with you is like a big part of the work together.
Well, I mean, I think it's total. I feel like when we interact with each other, whatever role we're all in, I think we bring our entire selves. And it's very difficult not to do that in my experience. So yeah, I think that comes across right away. And I think it's neat because, when you're working with an individual, we get to become mirrors for each other. And so as we witness each other and sit together, we begin to see some of these similar bright light qualities in ourselves. And that's another key aspect of my work, is really helping people to connect with their own inner wisdom, and to, identify and develop their own personal truths on their own unique path. So, that's a really exciting part of this work.
Is there a moment in your history when you just knew you needed to work with people, or is it sort of a gradual opening for you?
Oh, wow. Both. I have always loved spiritual teachers, and I've always just felt like, oh, that's what I want to do. That's how I want to spend all my time. It's when I feel, my most open and tuned in and my most natural self. And it's also been a progression. That's also true. So most of my work initially had to do with group settings. So workshops and retreats, working ongoing events that usually had, many people present. And working with individuals is something that I believe is something that is newer in the last 1 or 2 years. So yeah, so that takes on another dimension. Yeah.
That's great. If people want to learn more about you online, connect with you, where do they go?
Oh, this is great. So I don't have a website, but I have an email address.
That's great.
And I am on YouTube finally. So that's neat. Shall I give my email address?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say it first, and then I'm going to spell it as clearly and slowly as possible. So my email address is my name in reverse. So it's devi.dasi.savitri@gmail.com. And that is spelled DEVI.DASI.SAVITRI@gmail.com. And then for YouTube, I think you can just search Savitri Devi-Dasi. And the title of the talk that I just put up was Spiritual Perspectives on the Coronavirus and Opportunities for Positive Transformation. So you can find it there.
That's great. That's great. Well, thank you so much. It's been lovely connecting.
Yeah, thank you.
And for those of you listening and watching, you can find out all about our events online at mewefairs.com. That's MEWEFAIRS.com. Take care.